Tell me what you gonna do. Tell me what you gonna say. When we come around the way, one shit hit the fan. And you see the AK. Just know my niggas don't play. Tell me, is you gonna squeal? Or you gonna keep it real? Tell me what you gonna say. Tell me, is you gonna squeal? Or you gonna keep it real?
Hey yo, what up? It's your boy Son B. You're now watching episode 3 of For the Culture TV, baby. Let's go. Today's show, we got Bill Harvey, aka Bill motherfucking Blaze. Give it up for him one time. You already know. Yo, thank you for coming today, my brother. Appreciate you.
Pleasure having. Thanks for having me.
Man. So yeah, man, we got a lot to talk about. It's kind of exciting. You know, we got the FF3 coming up, Family Feud. You know, we got big things coming. We got the transformation of ECCM to No Coast NE. I mean, just a lot of shit going on right now, man. But we're going to get into the first question here. So you're becoming a league owner, because I know you are a battle rapper as well. But we're going to get into this first. So at what time did you realize that you wanted to become a league owner, and how did that happen?
Before I even got into battling. Yeah. That was like... so before I did my first battle back in like 2015, I would say, I started out by hosting video battles in a little Facebook group. And that's like what kind of got me my foot into it. And I always knew right from the jump, like I would be way better organizing and behind the scenes than I was for a battler. Battling's fun, something to do every once in a while, but it's never been my main priority at all. Never.
Okay. So what is your main priority?
Doing what I can for the region, doing what I can for my roster, and putting together some fire battles that everyone wants to see.
That's awesome, man. And speaking of your roster, since you mentioned it, I know you got a dope lineup on your league, and that's pretty fire. But we'll get into that after. But right now, I want to know who would you consider your starting 5 if you were putting them in the playoffs against MJ and the Bulls? Who you got on your starting 5 right now?
I mean, a couple obvious responses would be CJ and Beretta would be 1 and 2 right off rip. DK would be number 3. I think DK has proven that he could go out there and battle with pretty much anybody.
That's true.
Number 4 would be Skaz OG.
Okay, I like
Skaz. He's a vet in New England, but not a lot of people really know about him because he does a lot of his work outside at iBattle.
Okay.
But, he's really starting to come up in the region itself. And number 5 would probably, I have a few people I could choose right now. I would probably choose Orlando. Just for the fact that he's been doing this for a long time. And
that's Orlando Coolidge, right?
Yeah, Orlando Coolidge. And I think when he's on top of his game, he's hard to beat. You know, he has had a couple off nights, but when he's on his shit, he's very, very hard to beat, in my opinion.
That's cool, man. Yeah, I would like to see that happen. We're going to have to set something up one day and get that starting.
That's always something that pops up with every other league. Someone comes in, they interact, and it's like, my 5 versus your 5, my 5 versus your 5. But for the most, it's just talks, but for the league, we're actually going to be doing division wars where each division is going to bring 5 people to an event, and we're going to have a special event where it's interdivision matchups. So, we're kind of putting our money where our mouth is right there. Definitely, I think we can take it against the other divisions for sure.
You got For the Culture TV support. If that ever happens, we'll help out. Make sure that happens. You know what I mean? That would be freaking awesome, man. So, another question. What do you think separates your league from all the other leagues in New England?
Really just the vibe that we bring.
Okay.
Anybody who's gone to a bunch of events from other leagues and then came to a No Coast New England event, they'll tell you right off rip the vibe's different.
Word.
We try to have a more fan-friendly and fun atmosphere where it's not so serious. You can just go to, have a good time, go smoke, drink with the fellas, and just watch some dope battles and not kind of get in with the other shit. That's our shit right there.
That's awesome, man. Honestly, man, I missed out on a bunch of events already, so this is actually going to be my first event that
you picked the right one.
So this is the right one. This is a good one to start, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
So talking about the event, let's talk a little bit about it. So tell us about the history. Before we get into the card and all that good stuff that I know everybody's waiting for, let's talk about the history of the Family Feud series, because this is part 3. So you had 1 and 2. Let's talk about how that started.
So we try to keep with a theme for each of our events throughout the year. So we do have a lot of repeat events. You have Blaze Day was the inaugural event. You'll see those come up in the summer. We do Family Feud, which is this series. We do Family Gathering, which is another one. All our shit plays off the family shit.
Oh, okay. So you're just playing off the family.
Exactly. But our Family Feud, the way that came about was we wanted to really do something that nobody else had done. So what we did was we would take 2 captains, one on each side. They would pick their own teams. They would have judge battles, and it would kind of lead up to a mystery event. We'd go live with the predictions and the picks from the captains. It led to like a lot of great fan interaction.
Okay, that actually sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's something that nobody else has really done. So
cool,
you would have the suspense. Everyone would pick a side, and you'd
so
see
basically,
who you want to do, and then
like you said,
battles.
So you'll pick the two captains, and then they'll pick their team, and then you randomly take those names and put cards together.
So what happened was last year
or do they get to like pick who they want?
So last year it was me versus CJA.
I saw that.
What we do is we have a pool of battlers who all commit to the event. They want to be on the event. And then we have our own little fantasy football draft.
That's fire.
So, like, I had first pick. I made my pick.
Oh, wow.
He gets a day to be like, all right, who do I think is going to be good to match up against him?
Wow.
Not only is it going to be a good matchup, but can they take the dub for my team?
That's fire, bro.
So then he would pick again and would just go back and forth.
That is fucking
This
sick.
one's obviously a little different. We did have the draft aspect, but we're not doing the judge part of it this year for obvious reasons with some of these battles.
Yeah, I got you. Oh man, yeah, that's fucking awesome. I mean, just the whole idea that the picking the captains, the interactions, that just makes it more interesting, more fun. And I feel like battle rap needs stuff like that.
Exactly,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Like you said, everything's always all serious. Everybody wants to claim to be the
Exactly.
tough guy in the room. How about you just fucking let loose, live a little? Let's have some fucking fun.
Exactly.
Bit,
It really plays
That's
right
fucking
into
awesome.
our wheelhouse with that, just doing something different and having fun with battle rap. That's what it's all about. I always say make battle rap fun again.
Yes, sir,
Why
man.
can't it be?
All right, man. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna get into the card first. You want to start getting right into the card, or you want to?
Whatever you want to do, I'm with it.
All right, so let's do this. So we'll talk about the main event. Obviously, everybody knows that. That's already been out. We got CJA, a.k.a. Young Christmas, against Chilla Jones, a.k.a. the Kingpin of New England. That is going to be crazy. How did that come about?
The past, say, year, the work that CJ's been doing, I think it's all been leading up to this battle itself. Chill is someone who I have a great relationship with. I've always wanted to book him. Really needed to have someone who made a lot of sense at the right moment. Yep. The way CJ has been grinding, putting his name out there, becoming bigger and bigger, not only in the region, but across the country for battle rap, it made complete sense.
That is awesome, man. Now, I'm a big fan of CJA and a huge fan of Chilla Jones.
Yeah,
I can literally say I've watched each and every one of their battles that either of them ever done. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, sometimes I'll just fucking binge watch battles all day for the whole week. You know what I mean? When I ain't got shit to do. And honestly, CJA, man, he's been leveled up every single battle. Literally,
every battle.
You know how people say that? Oh, you level up every battle. Like he actually does. Like it's not just the same.
He treats every battle that he does like it's the biggest battle he's ever had too.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
It basically speaks a lot about his work ethic.
Yeah, for real. Sometimes I got me watching him. It should be so funny. Like sometimes it leave me in tears, like laughing. Like it should be just so hilarious. He has good moments. He has a lot of like moments that stick in people's heads. He becomes a meme all the time and all that stuff. Like
exactly.
He's always on his stuff, man.
He loves to have a good time.
And Chilla right now, he's like in the URL.
He's probably champion of the year this year.
Yeah, he could be champion of the year, and he's freaking like everybody wants to see him. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
You see all the
especially in this region.
Yeah.
In New England, he is the kingpin of New England.
Yeah, exactly.
So like the people of New England want to see him, and
he's
really doing a great service for the people of New England right now. He's one of those guys who he could have just went and done the URL and could have just lived off of all that. But what he's doing is he's giving back to his region.
Yep.
Not only with the GZ, but taking matchups like this. He just battled Mike Caswell.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a man of the people, so it's dope to be able to see.
He's a good dude, man. Definitely, man. And like you hear everybody, even on your route, everybody's calling him out. So now everybody in this region obviously knows if they battle him, that's a good on their resume. And if they even get close to beating him,
it's actually a workable goal for battlers in New England.
Yeah, real talk.
Because he puts it out there. If you're fire, he will battle you. He has no problem doing that.
Word, man.
No problem.
So all right, we're going on to the next battle. You CJA Chilla Jones main event. That's gonna be awesome. I know you guys can't wait to see that. But right before that, you're going to get Beretta Broke and Real Deal, who is KOTD champion. And Beretta Broke is the ECCM champion, now called No Coast Rap New England.
Yep.
So tell us about that battle and why'd you choose those two to go head to head?
So,
besides the belt, obvious reasons.
That was another one that was actually laid into the Family Feud foundation. So Real Deal is like one of my closest friends throughout battle rap. Cool. I've known him since day one. Been a real, gave us a lot of inspiration. He's plugged us in places. He was actually at our first ever event. He hosted our first ever event.
Was that the one at the Bavarian Club?
No, that was at Kelly's in Haverhill.
Oh, okay.
The first Blaze Day.
Yeah, because I seen the Bavarian Club. You guys used to do battle events. So I didn't know. I lived down the street from there. Like, I could have been there. Like,
we're still probably going to do some events there, but we started working out there. But nice. Real Deal has been in our corner since day one.
Word.
And we've always communicated he was actually supposed to battle the last Blaze Day, which we did was smoke sessions. But, you know, there was a few things that happened behind the scenes, nobody's fault. So as a reschedule part, he was like, let me on Family Feud.
Yeah.
You know, CJ had the pick first. He picked Beretta. Talked to Chilla. Chilla's like, yo, like, you already have this Real Deal battle lined up. Like, let's do it right now. He wants to pick the champ. I'm going to pick the champ. Let's have a champ-on-champ matchup type thing, you know? And hearing it like that, I was like, yo, like, let's definitely make this happen. And he's super easy to work with, so it took 2 messages, and it was like, we locked in, let's go, let's have some fun.
And just to be clear, y'all out there, the winner does not get each other's title.
No.
You know what I mean? It's just a champion versus champion, you know, friendly head clash.
It's a promo. Awesome. It's a promo match. Yeah. No titles are on the line. Beretta's walking away with his belt. Real Deal's walking away with his chain.
For sure.
So don't get that
twisted. Both his chains, man.
Exactly, 2 chains.
For sure, man. Yeah, so that's what I'm excited for. I know everybody else is going to be excited for, because those are obviously the big names that, you know, everybody's, but we got some of the local heavy hitters that are like, right, these next 2, obviously. Vic Wallace, Gutter. Vic Wallace versus Gutter, bro. That one is going to be a good one, I think. They both think they the shit. They both fucking go hard. They both got the bars, you know. Tell us a little bit about that matchup and why you chose that matchup.
Because that could be a main event on any other card in New England at any other point.
I agree.
It doesn't matter who's on the card. It doesn't matter where the card's happening, when it's happening. That is a main event matchup right there.
Huge.
That is something that if you are very tapped into New England battle rap, that is one you've been wanting to see for a while.
Oh, no, for sure,
and it came together again very easily, you know. I have a great relationship with Gutta. Gutta, ever since he came into the scene in New England, always been, you know, behind him 100%. One of the hardest working MCs around here. He puts in more work than most people. He travels. Very easy to work with, you know. He always wants to come to the NoCo stage. And Vic Wallace is someone I've been watching for a long time and definitely wanted to work with him. You have this really makes sense. Both guys are with it. Why not do it? You know, let's make this the biggest card of the year.
Yeah, man. And I've seen Gutter's battles. He battled Av. He had a 1-rounder with him. It was pretty good.
Yeah,
Vic Wallace. Yeah. He battled O-Red too. Okay.
40.
He did battle 40 bars too.
Yeah,
he has a pretty good resume.
Yeah,
Vic
really
Wallace, man. I seen him wash Holmesy the God. I seen him wash fucking a couple other people too.
A lot of We Go Hard battles.
Yeah, man. Ishmula, he buried. He bodied Ishmula. I mean, sorry I said it, but Vic Wallace, you fired. It was
a great battle.
You fired.
I'm a huge fan of Vic.
He had that battle with Saint where he dropped the ball on 1 round.
Yeah.
And then arguably lost that battle.
Yeah.
But if he would have got through those rounds, that was a classic.
It was.
I give that one to Saint though, for obvious reasons. But Vic Wallace, that takes nothing away from your skill, bro. You fired. Man, so I'm definitely excited for Vic Wallace versus Gutter. All right, so the next one, I've been seeing these 2. They've been going at it online.
Yeah,
they've been going back and forth on some funny shit. You know, coming at each other's lives and all that. We got Orlando Coolidge versus Skaz OG. This is gonna be an interesting one. Tell us why you chose these 2.
This is 2 of the top dogs in the division going head to head, kind of trying to cement their spot in the top 5.
For sure.
I feel like if you had a matchup that could say like, let's put 2 of the biggest hitters in the division against each other.
Yep.
And obviously not being able to work with DK. DK is kind of doing some shit on his own. Okay. Salute DK.
Salute DK.
He has, you know, all the respect. He's got to do what he's got to do right now. He's doing good. Everything's working out. Battle rap's kind of on the back burner. So if you don't have him, it's like, who else can we put together that would be a great matchup specifically for our fans to watch? And I think that's Orlando Skaz. I think they're going to bring the best out of each other too.
Okay.
You know, their styles are kind of similar, but they're different at the same time. Mm-hmm. Both really rappers. Like, they're going to go in there and it's not going to be set up, punch. They're going to do shit a little bit differently. But I think, you know, them 2 going together for 3 rounds, you're going to really see the best brought out of each of them.
That's going to be a good style clash, I think, right there. Mm-hmm. And then they've been building it up pretty good, so I want to see who ends up on top right there.
Usually 2 of the quietest MCs, too, so I think it shows how excited they are for the matchup.
Yeah, and I just became familiarized with their past work and stuff. I've been watching all their battles and everything. Yep. And honestly, man, I like their stuff, man. I think it's gonna be I think it's a good matchup. Yeah. So it was wisely chosen. So that's a good one right there. So far we got CJA versus Chilla Jones, Beretta Broke versus Real Deal, Vic Wallace versus Gutter, Orlando Coolidge versus Skaz OG. So our 5th matchup, we got Manny Uwap versus none other than Jay motherfucking Soldier, which I'm a fan of Jay Soldier.
It's a crazy one.
Definitely, man. Tell us how you came with that. How did that come together?
I mean, that another one. This card itself has been one of the easiest cards to put together.
That's what's up.
And we're 5 matchups in, and we have 5 main events. That's how I feel personally. I know some people out there might not feel the same, but I personally feel like we have 5 main events in 5 matchups so far.
Oh, this is an all-star card.
Manny, our rookie of the year, put in probably behind JDY. I would say no one else recently. JDY and Ant Keefe, maybe, them two. But, besides them two, Manny has put in more work than anybody out there for a newcomer in the region. He's battling everywhere. He's battling anyone. He don't care. And he has a great resume already. His last battle here was against Saint. Nice. We're looking for something to kind of keep up on that level. And talking to Vic, booking Vic versus Gutter, he's like, yo, I want to, Jay wants to come out too. And I've been a fan of Soldier for a while too. And, fuck it, let's see them go. Yeah. I think it's going to be a lot of energy in this battle. It's going to be a lot of energy in this battle, and that was one of the big things that I liked about it was the energy and giving Manny another test and letting Jay come here and have a good battle for his debut.
Definitely, man. I mean, I have seen Manny battle on cam. On YouTube and stuff, but Jay Soldier, I've been in the building a couple times with him, bro. He delivers, man.
He does.
He's only gonna get better. He's already good. He can already beat you. Half of the people out there.
He's being a TBL guy. He is one of my favorite in Rhode Island. You know, one of my favorites for sure.
Definitely, Rhode Island got some hitters out there, man.
Yeah, they do. Shout out TBL.
Yes, sir. Shout out to TBL and all the other Rhode Island leagues out there. But yeah, man, Jay Soldier and Manny Uwap. That's gonna be another clash you guys don't want to miss. So look out for that one. Following that battle, we got RO versus none other than motherfucking Bacon, man. Bacon is a funny guy. That dude is hilarious. So
Bacon is hilarious.
I'm actually excited for this battle because I know it's going to be fucking hilarious.
If you've never seen Ro is one of my favorite battlers in the world.
I have seen Ro.
I went out there and I battled him in 2016 in St. Louis.
Oh, word, nice.
One of my favorite battles I've ever done. Ro is a class act, and he is so different just as much as Bacon is different from everybody else. Yep. They are both the opposite of cookie cutter. This one is specifically for No Coast. People have been asking for it in this division and the league for the past about year and a half.
Okay.
So, I mean, again, we're doing all these crazy battles. Why not add another one? Ro versus Bacon. I mean, if we're skipping the main events, this is my favorite that I'm looking most forward to.
That was a question coming up.
Because it's going to be very different. You're going to have people who are in there are going to be just, straight connoisseur bars. They want to hear gun bars. They want to hear nice punchlines. But when they see these two go at it with their jokes and their wordplay, I think they're going to make a lot of new fans.
Nah, definitely, man. I saw Ro. I saw his battle against Excel. I think he won that battle.
No. That's a different Ro.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Ro.
All right, so there's 2 Ro's out there now. Yeah. I'm going to have to do some more homework.
There's a Ro in Florida, and there's this Ro from St. Paul, Minneapolis.
All right. Well, I guess I got to look into some.
You'll see. Ro. Check him out. He battled Lex Luthor on No Coast.
Okay.
And he battled Memo here his last time out, and that was Battle of the Night, the last card.
Right, no offense to the Rose, I'm just getting familiar with you guys, so we're going to get it right next time. But yeah, much love for that one. That's still going to be one I want to see. And then following that, we got Fame King, a disrespectful battle rapper, versus Iraq the Great, very lyrical. So what do you think about that matchup, and how did you choose that one? Because that's kind of like a little style clash there.
But at the same time, it isn't, because Iraq is another one who takes the disrespect to another level too.
Okay.
This is really like a battle of 2 great rappers who are going to go out there and disrespect the shit out of each other. Yeah. And shout out Fame. This is his No Coast New England roster debut.
Sell out. He knows we show him love all the time.
We're looking forward to work with him, and Iraq coming back full time. Iraq kind of went on a little bit of a hiatus. Just battled 3SK, which was a crazy battle. Popped off a lot better than a lot of people thought. I think going into it was everybody and their mother picked 3SK to win. Iraq made a lot of fans of from that battle, and hopefully that will be out on No Coast on YouTube by the time you see this.
Word, man. That's definitely a good one. I like watching honestly like the disrespectful battles are the ones that I like the most. Like sometimes I love the bars, obviously. I'm a bar guy, I'm a joke guy. I like all the aspects of battle rap. But that disrespect when they just coming at like, the shit that makes you cringe, Exactly. Just like for instance, Brazzy El Jefe versus Fame King versus King Fame.
That was crazy.
They were talking about each other's dead mothers, this like you couldn't even see me on cam in the background, like, my reactions, it was all natural reactions.
They were so disrespectful in that YouTube won't even let them promote it.
It was fucking crazy, man.
That's like the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
That's right. I know. I've never seen that.
Can't post it to Facebook. Can't share it off of YouTube.
Oh, that's fucking crazy.
That's just crazy.
Yeah, definitely, man.
They both went in. That was a
So shout out to Iraq the Great. Shout out to Fame King. You already know we're gonna see that one. So following that, we got Adverse Reaction. That's Rainmaker's rookie right there versus DJ the Capo. I wasn't too familiar with DJ the Capo, but I have watched Adverse Reaction, his debut on, was it Boiler Room?
Yep.
I seen him on Boiler Room, and then I saw him on iBattle TV on the app.
Yep.
So how did this one come about? I'm not really familiar with DJ the Capo, though.
Capo is one of our Midwest guys. He's actually right now staying in Iowa. He's in Iowa by way of Chicago. I got introduced with him when I went in 2016. No Coast does this event called Road Trip. We did a stop out there for that. I say it every time I do one of these things. The craziest battle rap crowd I've ever seen in my life was in Iowa.
Get out of here.
We walked into this building. There was about 180, 200 people. It felt like a URL event. They made the craziest noise. They were an attentive crowd. They were quiet when they needed to be.
That's fucking awesome.
The energy was ridiculous. Met him through there. Great dude. He came out and he battled DK as his first battle here. And, had been wanting to make the trip back out. And Adverse just recently joined the roster. And this is his first battle as a roster member.
Word. Congratulations, Adverse Reaction.
Both of them kind of similar places. I would place them in, like, the rankings of the league.
Okay.
So I want to see really who's going to shine out of there. And again, it's another style clash. Anyone who knows me knows I love booking style clashes.
Yeah, definitely, man.
It's not just for the fact that it's a style clash. It's when you have two guys who do polar opposite things, I feel like it makes each other's strengths shine that much more on camera.
For sure. Nah, man. Honestly, man, I really like the way you're booking these battles, man. So you definitely know what you're doing because every battle I see here is like, I can't wait to see this one. I can't wait to see this one. It's like they all excite me, and when battle rap excites you, that means you're doing something right. That's what it's about.
I wanted the whole card to feel like, all right, we do 8 events each year. This is the cycle of events. I wanted every battle to be able to be a main event on at least one card that we would do this year, and I feel like we accomplished that. With this
definitely
card.
did, man. Definitely did, man. So moving on to not the final battle, the next battle. There's 2 more. So we got Double Bar versus King Nova. Who are these guys for the people who are not familiar with them, like myself?
King Nova, out of New York. He's one of our roster guys.
He's from Harlem, I believe, right?
I believe so.
Yep. Okay.
I believe so.
I did check out
I
their
hate
battles.
messing up boroughs.
No, he's from Harlem. I just watched one of his battles. He's from Harlem.
Because we got a couple New York guys, and I hate messing up boroughs, so we'll say Harlem. He's done a couple battles here. He made his debut, Smoke Sessions versus John Locke. Came out and he was on the last Family Feud versus El Murda. He won his judge battle. We had some shit lined up. And then when Corona popped off, we had to cancel the event. He was on there versus Manny. So we wanted to make sure we found a way to fit him back in here. And it was a great reason to have Double Bar make his roster debut. A lot of people probably aren't going to be familiar with Double Bar like they should be. He's one of the guys from Shock Value in back in the day. So we're talking like 2014, 2016. Had a heavy resume out there. Did like 6 or 7 battles. His culmination out there was he battled Dot.
Okay, I know Dot.
And
he's the Reach King, right?
Yeah,
the Reach
exactly.
God. The Reach God.
But he battled Dot. Unfortunately, something happened with the footage. I'm not really privy to that, so that's not out there. He only has a few battles out there on YouTube, but he's been looking to make the return to the scene, and he's going to do it with the family, so we figured let's get it done.
That's fire, man.
It should be a good clash, too, Like,
it's like a lot of people are coming out of their retirements, like from getting off that COVID couch, they're coming back into the fucking ring and waking the fuck up.
The last time, if I remember correctly, the last time he was going to battle was 2016.
Yeah.
He was booked on Premiere to battle Pharaoh.
Okay.
On their first card as the main event, Pharaoh didn't show up. Ran it back on the second card. Pharaoh didn't show up. And then I believe they tried to do it on the third card and it didn't happen again. Kind of like, Obviously, no fault of the league, no fault of his. I don't want to speak on that type of business. I don't know what happened. Something happened, didn't work out. He kind of pushed battle rap to the back burner, looking to make a comeback, and we've been talking a lot more recently. We have a lot of the old shock value guys who fuck with us. Diz, Don Dada, Skaz, Beretta himself is another former shock value guy. So he saw the guys working out here that he's friendly with and wanted to come join the fam, so he's in here now.
That's good, man.
Looking forward to seeing him,
like
too.
I said, like everybody I've mentioned on this list, I have watched at least 2 or 3 of your battles, every single one of them, every single name on this list. But I still don't know I still haven't been in the building with you. I don't know your energy really, because I'm Cam and in the building, and I don't know much about them. So that's why I'm happy here to, kind of break everybody down for us. So we appreciate that. All right, so this is gonna be our opening fight, right?
Depending on how schedule goes,
Right. Well, but, our final announcement, we'll say.
That's a good way to put it.
We got 2 young gunners. I mean, I've been watching these 2, both of them actually. Recently, I just heard of the first one. We got Danny Cruz. I started watching some of his battles. He's pretty fire. And then we got him versus A-Rod. A-Rod has been delivering some heat lately. And he just battled, who did he battle right now in that King of the Five?
Was it Dreadhead?
Oh, yeah, Dreadhead.
I think it was Dreadhead.
Yeah, I heard them two had a nice little battle. So
A-Rod went off. A-Rod was, he was performing like crazy on that.
So I didn't see it personally, but, the media talks and everything, so we heard it, so we can't wait to see that. So we got Danny Cruz versus A-Rod. Tell us about that. How'd you book that one?
Wanted to take 2 up-and-comers in the region. Danny Cruz, probably the 2020 No Coast Rookie of the Year. Specifically for our division. I'm not sure what we got going on with the other divisions, but for ours for sure. Stepped in May with phase 1, and he did phase 1, 2, 3, took battles elsewhere. He battled King of the Five. He got a battle, an eye battle coming up. I mean, he really just jumped headfirst in the scene. Very good work ethic, improving with each battle. When you see guys who work very hard off rip, you want to be able to reward them with a type of battle like this on a card like this. So Danny was an easy way to find it on there. And A-Rod's one of my favorite up-and-comers right now.
Definitely. I can agree with that. I mean, he's one of mine too, because I saw a couple of his battles, and he seems like he got
a lot of energy. A lot of energy, too.
You know what I mean?
So I think, if Dan continues to step up his energy, you'll have 2 pit bulls out there.
Definitely, man. All right, so we're gonna get back to you guys. We're gonna take a little break, pay our sponsors, and we're gonna give you guys a quick recap of the matchups right now. So we'll be back.
You gonna say? Tell me what you gonna do. Tell me what you gonna say. When we come around the way, one shit hit the fan, and you see the AK. Just know my niggas don't play. Tell me, is you gonna squeal, or you gonna keep it real? Tell me what you gonna say. Tell me, is you gonna squeal, or you gonna keep it real? Tell me what you gonna say. Yo, watch your back, don't trust the soul, cause the ones that you trust be the ones to fold. I learned from the OGs, get your ones and go. And if you get caught slipping, then you done for show. I never slept on a nigga, never will. I always stay hustling, so I never...
Hey yo, welcome back to For the Culture TV, episode 3 with Bill Blaze, aka Billy Harvey, aka the league owner of No Coast Raps NE, aka a guy who puts together a fucking awesome card. So yo, you guys just seen that card that we dropped. But now we're going to get into a little something else, because this is a man of many talents. Also, you obviously know that he can book some battles. But you guys, if you didn't know, he's actually a battle rapper himself. He goes by the name of Bill Blaze. So tell us how you came up with the name Bill Blaze, first of all.
I mean, that's just something that I've been called since I was like probably 14, 13, right around there, First time smoking weed with the homies,
nice.
Always rap. We used to do like the freestyle battles back in the day when after work when we were like 15, 16, and that was like really the first things I ever did with that, and Bill Blaze just kind of stuck.
That's what's up, man. Word, man. So as a battle rapper named Bill Blaze, how many battles have you done in your whole career? If you can remember that.
On cam?
Yeah, because I know you've been here, you're doing for like 4 years now, right? Or longer than that.
It's just about 6 years now since my first on cam battle. I want to say it's around like 12.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. I'm not one of those guys who goes out there and battles 8 times a year.
Never
have been, never will be,
Of course. Well, especially when you're juggling all these talents, you gotta put into all of it.
It makes it that much more special when you don't battle every couple months,
It makes them want to see you more.
Exactly.
I used to say that because I'm an artist myself, and there was a point where my group, we were doing a lot of touring and stuff, and I wasn't like going to the clubs and stuff because I'm like, I'm from Lawrence, and we used to do like all the clubs in Lawrence. It was hot at one point, so I'm like, why am I gonna go clubbing in Lawrence and then they're not gonna want to pay to see me when we get booked there next week? So I was like, I would stay out of the clubs and shit, That way, when people see me, it's like, oh shit, I haven't seen this guy in a while. Oh shit, he's gonna rap today. You know what I mean? Kind of like build up the excitement. If they know you're there every day, they're like, oh, I can see this guy tomorrow. Why am I gonna pay $30 to go see him. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So that's another reason.
That's a fact.
All right, so out of those, say, more or less 12 battles, you say, who was your toughest opponent that you think that you had to face out of those opponents? Or like, who was the hardest to prepare for, we'll say?
Hardest to prepare for... Like, I'd have to give two different answers. Like,
that's fine.
The toughest person I ever had a battle was CJA.
Okay.
Hands down.
Okay.
That's
shout out to CJA.
Shout out Young Christmas, my brother right there. He's a VP of the division. For sure. A lot of people don't know that, but... hey,
now you know. You heard
very,
it here first.
Very hard preparing for him because he's one of the best in the region. He's one of the best up-and-comers in the world, and he takes this very seriously, and I do this as a hobby. Yeah, of course. Like, going into it, I knew, like, I'm going to have to come with some shit for to even make this debatable.
And then what makes it harder with that matchup, you guys are fucking very close friends. Exactly. So it's, like, hard, like, that's one thing about battle rapper. Like, a lot of people become friends, and then they have to battle each other, and then it's hard to dish your buddy, you know? You don't want to air out some laundry and shit, but this battle rap shit is all about that, airing out that dirty laundry.
It is,
and
but
you guys, and I watched your battle.
Respect,
you guys did come at each other, you know.
We kept it lighthearted, but we went at each other enough, so it wasn't like some pussy type shit, you know. Because you gotta have some fun with it.
Yeah, of course.
Like his favorite angle he does in every battle is fucking people's wives. You know. I get that. So like when he starts off his battle, he's like, usually I fuck people's wives, but yours has impacted my life. So tonight, instead of fucking your wife. I'm gonna fuck your wife. And like I was glad.
I remember that bar.
I can't say that, like, pause. Wasn't glad he said that, but like I was glad he took it as seriously as any other.
Yeah, he didn't go light on you. He's like, oh, let me not disrespect your wife because I know her.
Exactly.
Obviously, he has a lot of respect for your wife. Exactly. But it's battle rap. We want to hear that shit.
She was cool with it, you know. You could see her in the background. She was laughing, you know, because
that's
she's
what's
a
good about
fan.
battle
So
rap,
it's like, but the hardest to prepare for was probably my battle versus Wisdom.
Oh, okay, and Wisdom. I'm gonna have to check that one out.
That was on our first Blaze Day event. And the first live event I ever threw. Okay. And that right there told me, like, I am not battling on all these cards that I host.
Words.
Especially the first one, like, that shit was so stressful. Like, you see in the intro, I'm just rubbing my head like, wow, what am I doing right here? Like, I just wasted all my energy hosting this, putting it all together, and now all of a sudden I got to battle. And, but it was good, lighthearted battle. We share the same birthday.
Oh, okay.
The event was for that birthday.
Oh, shit. So like, birthday bash battle.
Exactly.
And
cool. He was cool. We were going to do 3 rounds, but I told him, like, 2 days before, I'm like, yo, I'm super stressed. People are canceling. Got all the shit going on. He's like, let's just do 1 round. Have fun with it. We did. He, check it out. He did some funny shit in the battle. It was a good battle.
I'm going to have to check that one out.
Came out good.
We'll leave the links too. Make sure you guys check out below our channel. You'll see all the links to all his battles, and we'll post up some links to all the other battles that we named on the card as well. That way you guys can get familiar before the battle comes to date for those you're not familiar with. So look out for that. Make sure you check that out. Check out those links. You gotta run up them views. You know what I mean? All right. So since we're talking about you as a battle rapper, let's talk about you as a fan of battle rap. If you had to, let's say this first. If you had to battle, and if you had the choice to battle somebody in the bigger league, say KOTD, Smack, whatever you want to call it, who would be like maybe the top 3 that you would want to call out, and for what reason, if you have a good reason for them?
But see, that's hard to like put the battle rapper. Like my initial hearing that I get to choose 3 guys that I want to battle. I want to be like, all right, instead of me, let's give DK, Diz, and Orlando a shot to battle someone, you know? Because that's me. Like I battle people that I want to. Like I battle people I'm friendly with, battle other league owners, create some interest. Like my aspirations as a battle rapper is to go out, have fun. Right. And that's about it. So I would take whatever 3 battles they wanted to do, and I'd say, let's go do those. You're me for the day. Yeah. Have fun,
Yeah, for real.
Let me be in the background.
Bill Blaze.
Yeah, CJA got his. He got his versus Chilla. Beretta got his versus Real Deal and None. So let's give another couple people. But like, I would battle O'Shea. Personally, because I think O'Shea's one of my favorite. He's a funny motherfucker. It'd be a fun battle to do.
What league is he from?
He's from Don't Flop.
Okay.
So he's from the UK. Just to be able to go over there, go do it on like Rap is Full in Ireland. Like that would be cool. I would do like probably like a compliment battle at Real Deal. Word. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
And then as the last one, I would say I'd want to battle like Hollow. Okay. Just so like I could get bodied and just like say I was there. Yeah, like I battled Hollow. Word. Or I would say like let me be present day me and battle Hollow from Grind Time.
Oh wow! So you want?
So he'll go out there and freestyle his rounds. Yeah. I'll write my rounds. And,
oh shit!
But no, that would be a good bucket list. Just to be like, fuck it, I battled Hollow the Don.
Oh yeah. So following that question, I think I know what are the answers is for this next question. But who would you consider your top 5 battle rappers in all worldwide? You know, who was your top 5 to watch?
Top 5 would be Chilla.
Okay.
Real Deal, Rum Nitty. I'm a huge Rum Nitty fan.
Me too.
Rum's awesome to watch.
He's my number 1 actually.
Daylight.
Okay, yeah, Daylight's fire.
And then probably number 5, I would probably say Hollow.
Yeah.
Just because of the work that he has given us, you know.
Definitely. Get loopy with it.
For sure.
For sure, man. Yeah, so shout out to those names right there. We hope to get them on the show one day. That's going to be cool. I got a couple we can hook you up with. Yeah, hey, we're going to have to make that happen, man. Definitely going to have to make that happen, man. So, yeah, man. So, basically, we talked about the Family Feud 3 card. We talked about Bill Blaze and his roster and everything he got going on, man. So, it's fucking awesome, man. October 24th, 2012. Well, we'll drop the location tonight. Well, not tonight. Because, you know, it's not today.
Fast forward, internet time. It will be out by the time you see this.
By the time you see this, it'll be out. We're time traveling right now. My bad. But yeah, you already know, man. I want to thank you guys for coming in. Thank you, Bill Blaze, for coming through today, man.
My pleasure.
It was fucking awesome
to
interview you. A lot of information, a lot of excitement with building around this card.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Definitely,
for the Culture TV.
You already know,
Make sure you subscribe to No Coast on YouTube. You can find us on Patreon, patreon.com/No Coast Raps. We can't do these type of events without our Patreon, so salute y'all. And thanks for having me again. Appreciate it.
We're happy to have you, man. Appreciate you again. Like I said, you guys are watching For the Culture TV. This is episode 3 with Bill Harvey, a.k.a. Bill Blaze. And you already know, look out for that event coming October 24th, 2020, baby. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a history in the making, basically, man. Probably the biggest card in New England ever. We'll just say it like that. So you already know. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you follow us on all our social media pages. And make sure you click all the links that we about to drop right below our fucking subscription. So you already know. Salute. Shout out to my man Billy behind the camera. You already know, holding it down. And yeah, you already know, For the Culture TV, baby.
3D.
Get into it, baby. We here. You know what I mean?
Claim that they keep it real. One shit hit the fan, who the first was gonna squeal? Now tell me what the deal. I ain't never took a deal. Fuck the feds, I don't trust them even if I get time. Fuck it, I'ma do mine. Tell my son that I love him if I gotta do dirt. Then I'm putting in work. Gotta ride for the cause from standing on stage getting rounds of applause. Now I'm